I forgot to put on the record button. Hopefully I didn't miss too much, but there's a recording, so I can put on the YouTube later. Or maybe I'll just, I don't know. I'm thinking of just uploading it directly from Twitch, just the stream itself. But I have been having issues from before. Lots of Patella Loris being deployed right now. Just taking a quick look, we got 4 muskets, a solid lineup of muskets coming out from Hot, and quite a few short swords. About 7 of them. Half the team of short swords here for the defending side. Not uncommon, in fact. Whoa, what am I doing, man? Like, wow, this is really annoying. Yep, and that sends you to the far corner of the map. But the Z mode is faster. Man, I need to get used to this. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. Wow, VNCommunity's already just bursted right through to the B side. They did not take down the wall very fast. UI elements just very quickly. Natural unit deficit of around about 100 units. Woo-wee. Oh, down. Where's down? F is down. B's getting taken really easily. Full retreat from Hot into the B side. Into the C side. Not uncommon. Supply point, an all-in for the C point here, I'm guessing. B point getting captured. The wall being broken down by VNCommunity, but they will probably have their troops safely across, capturing the C point. We've got the siege weapons also on their way to destroy the front gate, with siege towers also destroying, making it up the wall. We have very interesting. Looks like they're trying to destroy the wall. I'm not sure if they're trying to do them a favor or trying to get some free kills. If the wall does go down, you will see a bunch of guys die. Oh, you also saw that very weird reset. You see, siege towers now, in order to avoid a special circumstance, like siege towers now push units away from the siege tower. The special circumstance I'm talking about is that you used to be able to glitch cavalry at the bottom of the siege tower and have them get up onto the wall. And it was very funny. It was very funny. You would have random cavalry up on the wall, and they work absolutely fine. It's just that they can't go downstairs. With the A and B point taken, 13 minutes also for VNCommunity. They got a lot of time. A lot of rotation outside here. We're going to take a quick look at what units they have lined up right now. Infantry is pouring in. We got 2 tertials out on the field currently. Interesting to see how they approach this C point. This season has really ramped up its anti-cavalry mantra with the Medaus. Medaus being a good replacement for Fortibraccios. Also, by the looks of it, shield lineup has almost basically disappeared. Not a single loyal guard out. Not a single loyal guard in lineup, sorry. Very disappointed. Lots of gray hair garrisons out, actually. Yeah, a lot of them out, actually. We have 1 loyal guard, in fact. Let's see how well they do. Interesting. Longbow from, I think it's, Cardeta? Trying to shoot this mortar. It will take him a while, but it will go down. Not sure if any good shots have come out yet. Some mortars coming out for on this wall here. VNCommunity also shooting from the far side of the wall. Rage and destruction. We got Pike Militia being deployed very strangely, and we got Hot seems to be using a combination of high tier, well, like have some low tier units out. I'm not sure if it's just posturing, but ooh, some direct fire coming in. We got massive hit, taking out that mortar and into the center of that. Damn it, internet, why you do this to me? If it kicks me out, I won't be able to get back in. Wow, one of the hot guys DC'd by the looks of it. Some more fire coming down. I think top line Metallators for the hot side and bottom line Mettallator coming out from VNCommunity. Firing for effect. VNCommunity not making any approach so far. They have taken quite a bit of damage. I mean, like, 13 guys down for hot since the last time I checked the thing, and pretty much 20 guys coming out from VNCommunity. They now make their approach on the front side. We got some bottom line and some top line Palace Guards coming into the center here. A little bit of posturing, but they are getting shelled by the Metallators. Whoa! Tundra humans coming in the back here, getting caught. Doesn't look like the charge was very effective. A lot of abilities used, in fact. But we have the main battle here, kicking off for the seaside. Hunkered down with that hold position. Although they are getting... Oh, here comes some Nafan guards burning down that front line. Probably a little bit late for them to come in, but the exchange will be good. Well, I think it should be good. But Hot has taken down one of the heroes. Still haven't taken out this Loyal Guard. Loyal Guards are still holding strong here. Even though they are quite out of the meta. Probably one of the more annoying things to deal with. Medal's just moving around, right? VNCommunity does not seem to be getting a foothold here, as Hot probably gets more reinforcements coming out from that supply point. Trying to finish off this Metallators. Only 4 of them left, unfortunately. Does not get finished. Trying to stay in the battle here, preserving their forces. Treb gonna come in. Nah, we're gonna hit very few. Nothing massive out of here. Fort Brascio gets cleaned up. Some grape shots also get destroyed. Caught on the backside here. Those those tertials are gonna go down. Pushed out completely here. VNCommunity definitely not looking good. No permadeath so far, but still more hero death than the enemy team. Unit deficit is still in favor of VNCommunity. I mean, unit count still in favor of VNCommunity, but I don't think that's going to favor them since they have a lot of gray tier units. I'm gonna have to make up the attack, the next attack. 5 minutes or so were used in the initial confrontation for C. Less than 5 minutes, sorry. My sense of time sucks. Both sides posturing again. Just a longbow, just annoying the shite out of those medals. Oh, here comes a volley though. Volley does miss. We got a nice looking... Yeah, what am I doing? I'm being silly. Whoa, swapped out with a different unit. I mean, with a different set. Looks like a full set here. Probably. Yep, here comes the here's the leftover one. So they had 2 Metallators coming out from Hot. Only one Metallitor coming out from VNCommunity. They did have enough on guard, but the Hot should also have enough on guard. Have not deployed it just yet. Wow, these oh, here comes the second push now. Ooh, that Treb probably missing some leftover tertials. Very strange charge, but this Halberdier is about to get cleaned up. Does get smashed to pieces. Here comes the Imperial Pike engagement. Not these Imperial Pikes from VNCommunity, not veteran from any line for any line. Top line, whoa, sandwiched here. That Imperial Pike just gets smashed. Winged Assaults coming straight through the center, but those Palace Guards do not die just yet. This is looking good. Just need to finish off this corner here. Oh, VNCommunity doing massive with their Winged Hussar charges. Although they are not finishing off these Metallitors, still raining fire down. Protected by Palace Guards. Holding strong with just the Palace Guards. Kill the heroes, finish the units. Slowly but surely, Hot is sending in reinforcements. It's going to be a bit difficult for them to maintain the pressure, as they are going to get pushed out here. Or I take that back. VNCommunity still maintaining pressure at the C point. Some Pike Militia do rock up. Winged Hussar charges ready to go in. Smashes through. Probably going to keep continuing on through the Pike Militia. Ends just before it hits a massive reinforcement. This is not good. Heroes one by one falling down though. Hot might lose out. Imperial Pike March is coming on through. Just Pike Militia stopping them. Not good for VNCommunity. Plenty of grape shots in the back. Wow, Rattan Rangers in the back. No, they are bowcap riders. Some Tundra humans as well. Plenty of grape shots being deployed, but doesn't look to be effective. The mass has turned against VNCommunity. They will get pushed out. Finally. Thought they'd get pushed out earlier, but here, Fort of Ratio going in very close. That was pretty late Treb. Probably not going to fire for effect. That's not good for those Metallitors. Those Metallitors are about to go down. Very valuable unit for VNCommunity, but we got less than 4 minutes to go. But no major units out on the field just yet. We also have some bowcap riders. I mean, ironcap bow riders. From VNCommunity. VNCommunity doesn't seem to be the winner in this fight right now. Not enough time. They're gonna have this last push of theirs is gotta really not gonna really make it. This last push, I mean, is just going to be their last. But doesn't look like they have very many high tier units left. We got some farmers and Metallitors coming out. But Winged Hussars and Madao still on the field. Challenging off against the strong lineup for the Hot defending team. How many permadeath are we looking at? No permadeath so far, but a couple of people are on their last lives. Grape shot being deployed by Hot. They're gonna all in it for the C point. It's very possible. What are you gonna do with just farmers and Metallitors? They're not gonna do much. Our Halberdiers, nope, just Halberdiers getting crushed on the right hand side. Right hand side flank for Hot here. The VNCommunity not maintaining anything right now. They're just throwing their troops right into a solid line. Although the left-hand side is the weakest side of the Hot, not taking advantage of that. They do reform. There's a solid Fort of Russia line. More go straight in for it. Here comes the Medaus finally, and their own Fort of Ratio. VNCommunity not doing too badly right now. The central line has broken for Hot, reinforcing 100 humans and Medals coming in from the right-hand side. Rear charge by Winged Hussars, just crushing it right now. Lots of grape shots yet again, but not going to be effective. The main lines are fallen, and VNCommunity is on the run. No troops out on the field. Hot with another massive victory in terms of unit count now, and in just on the battle in general. With less than a minute to go, I don't think they will be able to muster another attack, and quite a few permadeath. This 100 humans getting chased out. It's going to be a manhunt for the last minute or so. Well, 45 seconds. We're just going to be watching a manhunt for now. Not going to be the most entertaining thing in the world, but it is something.
Child's play. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Lonely, I'm so lonely, I have nobody. Alright, let's take a quick look at the score. My big old head is in the way of everything. Let's just turn that off for a second as we take a look at the ending score. Performance is coming out much higher on the defender side, but how many permadeaths were coming out from VNCommunity? One. Just one? Wow. Two. Just two. I thought there was more. Might have over-exaggerated the permadeath situation. Although, it's very strange. A lot of obscure, like, this short sword got a lot of kills. Probably 3 units. But probably what made it difficult for VNCommunity is the short swords definitely not letting up. As you can see, each major engagement, only the second engagement was in VNCommunity's favor right here. So the last engagement was not in their favor. All in all, it doesn't look like VNCommunity was able to perform a strong attack. Not much, uh, not much you can do about that, I guess. Bum, bum.
I can still remember when I joined the army. How I wished to fight.
Da da da.
Soldiers don't train as hard as we did in the good old days.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Soldiers don't train as hard as we did in the good old days.
Just waiting right now. Waiting for the next battle. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what VN community strategy was there. Surprisingly enough, they did like exchange extremely well in some circumstances, and it just they were completely crushed on others. The usage of the Alp Halberdiers didn't work at all. I mean, Alp Halberdiers, not Alp Halberdiers, Halberdier sergeants. They had two Halberdier sergeants deployed at one point, and I'm just imagining just.
Ah, I can still remember when I joined the army. How I wished my father.
In my mind, I'm believing that it's much harder. It's much harder to hold a position because people are not using enough shields. This is where Hot was probably in a massive advantage. They had palace guards. They had a lot of palace guards, in fact. I think they had like 8 palace guards ready. Or available, at least.
It takes many years of training to make a French soldier into a veteran.
Looks like both teams are ready. Why do so many people want to be on the... Die. So, Viva. Oh, are they talking about the thing? This Viva La Fantasy thing? Smith? Amazon merchandising. So on. That's a pretty intense one. Does look like we are about to begin the next battle, though. Get ready. VNCommunity has shifted over to a lot more short swords, but not more short swords than hot. 2 longbows coming out. Still going with the 3 muskets. 2 spears, actually. Let's double check. How many? Oh, one of them changed over to a longsword. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 short swords. 7 short swords. A strong lineup here. Wow, I can actually mouse over these things as well. Grey Hair Garrisons, Palace Guards, and Fort of Russia lineup. Then there's a mix of Tundra humans in 2 of them. Oh, we also have another lineup. A triple. Yeah, because these guys are super cheap. That's why. Fort of Russia is at 235. Grey Hair Garrison at 225. And the cheap ass Tundra humans 240. Too cheap for my liking. Hmm. Double Metallators and 1 Nafan Guard also being used here. But for some reason, the only one person is using the Metallators and the Nafan Guards. Both very expensive unit. One is 335 and the other one is 350. Won't leave you enough room for just bringing anything else, so you only bring 2 units. Hopefully they can keep them alive. Just from the setup, it's hard to tell who has a superior lineup or who has a good, like, what strategy they're going in with the particular lineups. A lot more infantry heavy nowadays. Not surprising. Both sides looking just looking at that one guy with the 19 there. Absolutely barren here on the B side. No one's going for it, but just yet though. They expected some kind of defense. Looks like it's just posturing. VNCommunity also choosing to fall straight back into the C point here. So this time we have Hotbert attacking on Wolffoot. VNCommunity is going to be defending. We did have Hot won the last battle on Wolford. So if Hot wins the attack, they beat out the VNCommunity and become one of the top 16 teams. B point now getting captured. A bit slower on the side. They're trying to delay? I don't know. VNCommunity not very focused on anything. Probably killing some free serfs at longbow. A mortar was deployed somewhere. Where did that come from? Hmm. Finally, the right side siege tower does make it to the wall. Does look like VNCommunity has fully just ran. Wow. Uh, Geifu, Geifu wrong? Uh, I'm probably saying that wrong. Geifu Wong? Geifu Wong? Hmm. The hyphen on the A. What does that make? What sound does that make? But anyway, A and the B point getting captured right now. So VNCommunity does retreat straight into the C point. So another 13-minute hold here. No delay time, so just natural spawns. Just, whoa, this middle side tower just getting abandoned just at the very end. I think the grey hair garrisons will be very useful. They're cheap units and they're fairly strong. We've got 1 mortar coming out from Hot, aiming at the enemy supply point. The enemy supply point is going to get a little bit of shelling in a few seconds. Something did take down the main wall here, or maybe it's broken by default now. Wow, that is a lot, actually. 5... 4, at least 4 have been deployed. Oh no, just 3. Just 3 have been deployed. Maybe a 4th one will go up. Where is that going? Where is that headed? At this cauldron over here. Will it land? Ooh, lots of misses, but Metallitaurs gets it instead before the Treb blows it up. Lucky Treb shot takes out the mortar just now. Getting shelled heavily right now. I don't think they're hitting anything. They've already committed 5 mortars. This water brusher is just trying to dodge the mortar shots. Oh, actually. Man, I probably saw that like multiple times, but I didn't I didn't stop to just check it out. What am I doing? Blep. Sergeant, how about you? Not how about you, Sergeant? Javelin Sergeants being used by VNCommunity. We'll see what's happening here. Very unfortunate for this mortar and this Imperial Pike Guard. Just getting absolutely slapped right now. Hot finally making an approach. Got 100 human here on the reserve on the right-hand side. Grape shots already being deployed before any engagements right now. Oh, but last second. Oopsie daisy. Metallitaurs from the back shooting. Got a heavy fight here at the front. It's going to be a Medal fest though. 2 sets of Medals holding this front line here. We've got one Palace Guard after another just run in. Point blank Nafan Guards. That Treb hitting in the center. Doing them well here. Although it hit basically nothing. Some throws aiming at those Metallitaurs. Good aim there. Taking out quite a few. I think it took out the entire squad there. Nafan Guard in the back, holding off this left-hand side. Hot is not doing too well. Counter push incoming. Here comes Palace Guards munch their way through that center line, but Greyhair Garrison still holding up. Destroys the Grape Shot. Greyhair Garrison also falls. More units are pouring in. That front line has completely collapsed. Medal might be surrounded here. I say might be. Definitely surrounded. Gonna try to get escape, but gets crushed clean here. VNCommunity so strong. This defense might be a done deal after just that one engagement. Look at that unit deficit. Just swing super 200 and more than 250 like 282 units out for the defenders right now. That's 250. That's 282 more units that the attackers are going to have to defeat. This C point's not exactly in their favor, mainly because they are forced to fight a losing battle of attrition. This supply point easily allows VNCommunity to just keep throwing units at the C point if they go for the C point. So it was a good strategy for Hot to try and take this supply point, but if the enemy knows where you're going, they bottlenecked at this, well, obviously at this point here. If you can see my cursor, yeah, you can. It's going to take some time for Hot to reorganize. But this next fight, definitely going to decide whether they're going to have to get C in this next fight. Otherwise, I think they're going to have no chance at all. A lot of people just running around. Why does every time I accidentally press C, someone's just riding a horse? That's not very good if you're coming out with Demen's pikemen. Definitely not good if you've already ran through your winged hussars and your tertials. Both teams showing very strong defenses, but that's probably going to be a trend for this season's tournament. Very good at defending. Bleeding out for time. A lot of the newer units good for bleeding time. I mean, Palace Guards getting updated, I think last season, but definitely coming into their own this season. Everyone's using them. I thought people would use them more last season, but didn't seem like. But you don't see them. You see them quite a few. Completely replacing the shield lineup. Again, we've got probably one loyal guard. Definitely fallen out of favor as the shield unit. Shield unit's just completely out of favor. Especially since Medal's in the lineup. Missing a push right here. We got Medal's in the front tanking a grape shot just now. That Treb smashes in long-range Metalator fire. This is going to be a bit slow here. But here comes a charge. Crashing into the Forteracio. Whoa! Back line getting crumped by two Tundra humans working their magic. Here comes a Winged Hussar. Winged Hussar will get stopped by the last line of defense. But the Medals in the front doesn't look like they're doesn't look like they fell. Whoa, actually, I take it back. Forteracio here in the mix. This supply point push looks very strong. They're also going for the C point right now. Another Winged Hussar coming through, but a lot of the swordsmen on the supply point did get killed, but Forteracio is still in the game. We've got some Pike Militia reinforcing the front line. Heroes falling for hot, though. VNCommunity is trying to push them out, but no units on the supply point. They have a mass advantage. They need a way to finish off these short swords, otherwise reinforcements will respawn any minute now. One by one, they're jumping on. Just Lumong? Lumong. Now it's going to be Mikoto. And finally, Mashiro? This half squad of tertials, supported by Albany Sergeants right now, doing a desperate one by one. VNCommunity is holding back the time because they know if they lose this supply point, here comes a massive exchange. Heroes that didn't have units are about to pull out units. Alphaladiers, Ironcap bow riders, Tundra humans, all going towards this C point. VNCommunity definitely need to just sacrifice the C point now. This is another 3 minutes. It's going to be a 7-minute base hold. Going to be pretty brutal. Unfortunately, I'm going to say that this Metalator is in danger. Gets out, though. Might lose a Halberdier or so. But they're not slowing down just yet. We got the Tundra humans with the bow riders coming through. Might be able to kill his horse. Nah. No! What have you done? You're leaving the Metallators. Oh. That could have been bad for the Metallators, but it was just Bowcat Riders. Bowcat Riders, just... Not Bowcat Riders? Bow Riders. Ironcap Bow Riders. My god. Oof. Why is this Imperial Pikeman trying to finish off this Pike Militia? Probably a bad exchange for units. They have more units, but if you exchange badly like this, what are you gonna do? Halberdier Sergeant's also exchanging badly. Here comes a Tundra human. Oh, but repositions does finish him off. Walk straight into the Treb. Massive hit here. Wow, that was that turned out really great for that Treb. Good timing. Probably 40 over units died to that Treb, I believe. Lots of mortars coming out. 4 mortars being deployed by Hot right now, bombarding this base point. Let me see if there's any permadeaths on the field. No permadeaths on the field just yet. VNCommunity's MTO at Con probably going to. Well, it's on his last life. If he dies, he dies for real. Trying to just run around and waste these shots. Your Demez pikemen just being cannon fodder. One by one, they do fall. Although it would have been probably wiser to have more units instead of bringing the Demez pikemen. Although they are stronger in attack, you can bring 2 sets of tier 0s instead of them. Cost 70 leadership. Doesn't do very much. They don't actually have any special ability. Makes them better or anything. Gotta check out what remains of the attacking force right now. Got some woodcutters, pike militia, palace guards, alphabadeers, grey-hair garrisons, another set of palace guards. Probably not actually all of them on the field. Probably some guys without any units. But here we go. Final push has begun. Pike Militia takes the lead, bracing right in front of the main line. Imperial Pike March walking in, gets slammed to the ground. Palace Guards cut this flank in half. Very bad situation, but Hot is not dealing with this grey hair garrison very quickly. Still holding strong. We got 2 sets of Medals. These Medals need to brace. They are braced, but Winged Hussars march on through. Imperial Pike March holding back the cavalry. Will it continue? Yes, it does. Slapping those guys. But doesn't look like the units are surviving for very long. We've got a problem in terms of unit exchange here. Massive win for the attackers. One by one, VNCommunity is losing, but Tundra Human reinforcements is coming in. Need to take out those grape shots. Lots of grape shots encircling this entire point. Oof. Tundra Humans need to just keep charging through. Having a look at from this side. Got a lot of red here in the center, but this Greyhair Garrison is going to munch up all of these serfs. These serfs will have a hell of a time finishing off these Greyhair Garrison, including the heroes. Got something substantial now. Alphabadia is going to try to brace, but they do get charged. Their front line might eat it here. Here comes the Halberdier charge. Nice smash. Oof. But the Greyhair Garrisons are still holding strong. They're not going down just yet. Outnumbered, though. Lots of remaining short swords, but don't think they've got the force to push off this pile here. No more trebs available either. Fort Brashear is going to be surrounded in a short second. Another Greyhair Garrison coming out, but I believe that's friendly. That's friendly. VNCommunity does have dominance here. 2 minutes to go. I don't believe Hot can muster another attack, but the unit deficit has definitely closed really heavily. But looking at important units, just a leftover Fort Brashear. This Greyhair Garrison is retreating. Does that mean that means the hero died? Just the quality of units winning out right now. We got some woodcutters charging in the backs. Wow, the turn. How the tides have turned. Just sheer serfs coming at them. Palace guards holding still. Tundra Humans. Whoa, Hot with the Tundra Humans. But they go straight for the pile of Imperial Pikes. The one thing that could stop them there. I mean, you got the Halberdier Sergeants on this side. I would have tried to gone for those Palace Guards. But all I see is red right now. Red for the defenders. Defenders holding very strong right now. Finish it off the last of the remaining Hot. With only 5 heroes remaining, we've got got no chance for the attacking side to pull this back now. Will come down to a decider.
Summons you. Child's
Although VNCommunity did sweat harder here. Hot taking that supply point in the mid game. Very crucial when you want to attack the C point. You gotta attack the supply point and the C point simultaneously. Gotta split up the enemy forces. Defenders have the advantage of being prepared early. But you need to make them second guess themselves and reposition. Because you can make the you can use the time that they take to reposition for your advantage. Some rattan pikemen here and there, but doesn't look like they're going to push back this palace guard. Palace guards are tanky little buggers. They won't die easily. And that is the second battle. 1-all VNCommunity versus Hot. Just a very quick second. We're just going to let you have a look at the score for both sides. This time we have Mikoto going very high. Wow, this Mar-R. Mar-R? Nah, Mars? Mar. Just Mar. Getting 7 kills here. A lot of assists coming out from the musket, but that's to be expected. Both muskets. Yeah, there's another musket with 14 assists. Unit damage taken fairly high. Probably going to be much higher on these nowadays. Damage taken definitely on the higher side this season. A lot of units are very tanky, and they will survive a long fight. Massive engagement here. When they first went for the supply point, absolutely dominating here. As you can see, huge upset. I mean, like, they lost a couple here, but death count. Yeah, this is reversed. Again, that's confusing. So, enemies, allies. Allies being death count? Okay, wait. That's confusing. Well, I mean, you can already tell the general count anyway. VNCommunity holding that supply point was in the very first one was crucial in them winning the battle because a massive pickup here in terms of units, and when it finally came down to the last supply point where both of them were running low, it does show that attrition of units does come into play if the battle goes on long enough and the battle is hard enough. But you never want the enemy to be able to stop you from coming from one. Like if you come from one direction, the enemy has an easier time trying to stop you. And when they're all committed like this, the defending side probably is going to have the advantage, and that's not going to be good.
I can still remember when I joined the army.
We're going to be heading over to the last battle of Hot versus VNCommunity. It's going to be on a field battle. Been a while since we've seen Emerald River. I'm gonna be back really shortly. Bretonnia versus Red here. Might be a more interesting battle. Looks like the final battle has begun. We got the field battle between Hot versus VNCommunity going to going to start very soon. Emerald River is not my favorite map. Definitely one of my hated maps. It's going to be very interesting, mainly because one of the problems that I find with Emerald River is how the pathways are absolutely brutal to walk through. So slower units do get hampered heavily. Doesn't look like a cav-heavy lineup. More cav than in the siege battles, but lots of infantry. Gonna be a bit scary with all of the bowcap riders. I mean, iron cap bowcap. Bah! Iron cap bow riders. Why do I keep saying bowcap riders? Iron cap bow riders. A lot of iron cap bow riders, in fact. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 iron cap bow riders coming out. A little bit less of the short swords, some more spears, but only 2 spears got picked up here in on hot side. Does look like the multi-class here. But still a substantial number of short swords for both sides. 6 for hot, 5 coming out from VNCommunity. 1 longsword for both sides. Doesn't look like a rush startup. Well, I mean, there was a heavy. We got some cavalry coming out. More cavalry coming out for hot right now. Well, we'll see shortly what these teams are doing. Does look like a triple split for hot, while two split coming out for VNCommunity. 4 guys going up to A point. We'll meet the 2 guys up here as I lose my bearing here. The main battle is going to start. Is it cloudy? Or is this... That's... No way. Is it foggy? Oh, it's foggy. Alright, that's gonna be upsetting. Or is that the natural atmosphere? Because it's a little bit foggy. Overwatching here for... Wow. VNCommunity getting absolutely stumped here. VNCommunity just doesn't know what to do. Emerald River is such a brutal map. You needed to just charge right across. Any second now, they're gonna see 1 guy wreck their face. Beep boop. Finally see it. 1 guy recognizes that the danger at the base point has begun. Guaranteed now, VNCommunity will need to take 2 points and attack the base. Or a triple cap. Could have probably got maximum effect. Probably should have stayed. But doesn't look like they're too worried right now. Interesting spot for a mortar. Also shooting down here. Look at that. Both teams just trying to just shoot the other. This is why I don't like Emerald River. And we already know that like it's pretty guaranteed that Hot is going to win because like all Hot has to do is make sure that they don't lose C and don't lose B. But look how far VNCommunity needs to travel to C, and they already have one guy scouting them out. They just keep pinning this supply point. VNCommunity will not be able to grab it. Oh, what have I done? Loyal guards again. Very interesting. I say they've fallen out of the meta, but looks like one guy loves them to death. That was one of your guys! Oh wait, they've taken control? That's hilarious. Chicken here has taken control of that mortar. Right behind them. Actually, just right behind them. That's hilarious. Winning the B point. Just scaring them off here. They might get shot a little bit, but it's nothing too bad. I mean, like, an exchange is pretty even here, but the position, you definitely can tell that VNCommunity just on the losing end here. Finally destroys that mortar, which VNCommunity set up themselves, by the way. VNCommunity set that up themselves. This longbow being a prick and shooting the terrestrials. Terrestrials move in. VNCommunity going for a push. Not the smartest idea, but I mean, like, you're gonna have to do something. Definitely don't know how to handle Emerald River. Not the best of maps, I would say. You never wanted to come down to Emerald River. Such a hard map to fight. Just look at this battle here. Imperial Pikes marching on through. Stronger on the Hot side. But both sides getting shelled to pieces. Here come some Winged Hussars. Winged Hussars don't make it through either. But VNCommunity is taking more losses by the looks of it. Bit slow here. The Imperial Pike March going to go very weirdly. Goes to the side there. Hot could push right across. 4 members of VNCommunity's dead here. I would reset. Reset. I mean, like, you got 7 whole minutes of just letting VNCommunity try something. Nothing you can really do. I mean, what would you do? You got no, like, what side am I on? I'm on this side. So, they got medalls over here. Why are they just standing there? Reinforcement. Like, why would you not try to go for C? Like, at least try. That would be good. They leave medalls there, in fact. This supply point here is such... can secure the C point for them so easily. A point's also the same, but A point's got a little bit of a swing around. You go all the way around here. Yes, you're there. You swing around. You have to go down there, then up the stairs. C point. Yeah, like, what's up with C point? You can just barrel your way from here straight up to C. Look at that pathway. A is like a hook, and C is just a straight path. Wow, they're even encroaching onto this pathway here. Although the Medal are not braced right now. Looks like that that bomb didn't work very well. Winged Hussars plow through, but those grey hair garrisons are not dead. Well, I don't think all of them are dead. Mashiro fucking gets deleted there. Nafan guards a little bit far, but they'll try their best. Winged Hussars getting in quite far, in fact. Front line to back line, not looking good. That really need to mess up that Fortebraccio. That Fortebraccio has moved out of position now. I mean, out of brace. Probably missed it, but yep, definitely came in from the backside. Hot is in a massively superior situation. I mean, position. They might go for a triple cap or go straight for the base. I mean, like, a triple cap could be worth it. We've got Baby Tony going somewhere. I don't know, man. Like, this is not a good, like, this is not a good map to watch. It's not a good match to watch.
Summons you.
It's too predictable. Like, I understand, like, you play the maps, it's got some predictability, but the size and the design of this map, not to mention, no one plays on Emerald City. I mean, Emerald River at all. Like, you can't get it in field battles. You can't get it in ranked battles. What is VNCommunity gonna do? It's 4 whole minutes, and Hot can't capitalize on their victory. Wow, that is just a sheer number of bocap riders just slaughtering everything that goes by here. Although they did lose just a couple just now. Unfortunate from, like, how effective that was going out right now. Oh, Tundra humans just clean up those alpha ideas. I'm just a very unfortunate clean up there. But A is about to get taken. You can just see them. Just see them take it. Here they come. No one's here at the A point. Madow's creeping up, but he's unsupported. Like, probably some guys were going to come soon, but this A point's going to get capped. At this point, if I was being community, I'd be like, yep, just kill me. You got, like, four permadeath. Six permadeath. That means their maximum is 9. And with half of their units dead, I'm not surprised. Just delay them. Like, time ticking down. Like, they're even attacking the base point right now. What are they gonna do? What is VNCommunity gonna do? Nothing. They did their best, but I mean, Emerald River, like, they should have looked at B and been like, I need to take this. Whoever takes B first has a massive advantage. Because, you know, both sides has a lot of infantry, and the fight there is going to be brutal. So take it first. Take it first, surprise the enemy with one guy going to the base point, because it's so far from to and fro. And it's not like you can see them coming as well. You got huge angles. Like, you see how wide that guy went? How long it took? No one spotted him because no one saw him.
Ah, I can still remember when I joined the army. How I wished to fight.
God damn it. Come on.
It takes many years of training to make a fresh soldier into a veteran. We shall protect our G, capital, as one.
One of the Bretonnia guys are going to be late, so it's going to be delayed by the looks of it.
Great man pays attention to their every action. Tian shall unify the land and bring prosperity.
Looks like everyone's here.
A great man pays attention to their every motion.
Or not.
Soldiers don't train as hard as we did in the good old days. We shall protect Haoji, the capital, as one. Qian shall unify the land and bring prosperity.
I only have how many points? Just waiting here. Right now, I think there's too many observers.
I can still remember when I joined the army. How I wished to follow.
It's like 15v15, ready to go.
A great man pays attention to their every motion.
Waiting on the side. And the battle is about to begin. A lot of war forts. Oh, God, man. You know, it's been a while since I've done this. But yeah, we have Bretonnia versus Chinese Red now. We're on wall fort. Bretonnia attacking first. quite a few lineups just solid filled up here. A lot of culverins. Makes me suspect that they might do a wall hold. A lot more tier 5s coming out versus Bretonnia's a lot of tier 4s. Like Bretonnia's tier 4s, like heaps of tier 4s. Look at them go. Triple tier 4s, triple tier 4. Double mole. Where's Alice? Alice on the pike. That's very surprising. First time we're going to see the pike in the tournament, guys. This is going to be interesting. How effective they can... Oh, wait, no, actually, we saw a pike before. He got instantly wiped out. But, let's see how well these two do. Muskets still popular. Not as popular as short swords. 4 coming out for both stands side. Seeing 1 Nodachi. 2 spears coming out for Chinese red. Like, that's a very strange pick. Nodachi. Not really class that really has anything going for it besides lifesteal. But we'll see. I mean, I did forget to mention that runes are unlocked for this tournament, so that's going to be quite impactful. Again, some of the runes are very strong, especially for the short sword. I think the short sword's got some pretty amazing runes. Actual setup here. We got 5 guys here on the B side. 2 guys probably going to hold off the enemy reinforcements. 3 guys holding off the enemy reinforcements. 2 guys heading towards that Hawacha destroy. We got some galore artifacting, or no, it's just textures overlapping. Good shooting though. Got both the watches down and the ballista. Both ballistas are down. Who's shooting? Did they build something, or are they just that good with cannons? Cannons are definitely tough at this distance. Talator is already brought to the forefront. This siege tower is going to go down fast. They could pull off the Metallators and just use the Oh, they cannot. Whoa, they also have a regular Cauldron just ready to shoot. Definitely going to seem like a strong hold here. Not going to be slouching against Bretonnia here. Not going to let them into the city. You have a good advantage on both the wall and on the inner city. Here comes a Treb. Oh, nice combo! What was that? Someone CC'd the pile, and then the Treb came in and destroyed it. That was a good hit. 12. So that Metallitor is down. They still have another Metallitor available over here on this side. Gonna shoot the middle siege tower. Probably gonna go down. Gonna check. Oh, yeah, it does go down. Let's see if I can just check the bridge real quick. Bridge, it is critical, and there it goes down. They did build an extra AoE 92. Gonna grab that supply point on the other side. Doesn't look like anyone's in the front gate. This wall's about 60%. Not gonna go down anytime soon. Talator's shooting towards that left side tower. Not gonna be easy for Bretonnia. Definitely gonna waste a lot of time right now. These siege towers cost around about 2 minutes. 2 minutes of pushing. 2 minutes of time wasting. They've deployed quite a few quite a few artillery, and considering that all of these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, only 7 artilleries left available. So it's pretty much an all-in for the wall here. Throwing up that pike militia, going to destroy the Cauldron, but the Cauldron there's still Cauldrons available. This one will go down again. Right side siege tower. No work done on the middle. The one on the left will go down as long as they can protect these Metallators. Metallators need to move though. They get their move on and get out of the way. The longsword should have kept going for them, even at the cost. I mean, why try to escape now? Your duty was to destroy those Metallators. But those Metallators are still up and available. This left-hand siege tower will go down in the next shot. Middle-sized siege tower. Moving on. Another Treb, but it's a massive miss. Nothing hidden. I'm not sure what Bretonnia could do. They need to come up with another strategy. This middle-sized siege tower might get up, but let's be honest. The enemy's prepared. Not very many ways you can get up here. And this siege tower is probably going to take another minute. Siege tower on the left takes 2 minutes at the very least. They're ready, though. Bretonnia's ready. They're going to fight. Massive retreat, though. I thought it might have been an all-in. Nah. Not an all-in. Good time waster, though. Massive amount of time wasting. That destruction of those siege towers cost time. And quite a few artillery. In fact, I'm gonna roughly say around about 10 artillery. So there's 20 artilleries left for Bretonnia. A little bit of posturing. I mean, like, let's see if Bretonnia grabs the A point very fast. Because I think this village watchman might... Yeah, it looks like they're not gonna just dive in. Village watchman doing work! Doing work by just standing there! Go! Go, 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 go! Imperial Pike, nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. You have your entire army behind you. Imperial Pikes. No march? Yeah, don't need a march. You can beat them out very easily. XV, XV. Alright. On to the second phase now. Now, Bretonnia grabbing the wall, mainly because of a massive retreat coming out from Chinese Red. Good delay in time. With the amount of time lost, in fact. You got around about what? Made up probably 3 minutes. Two sets of siege towers went down, and it only gave them about 3 minutes. That's sorely unimpressive, actually. Surprised they didn't bring down that wall themselves. It could have made grabbing B a little bit harder. So that's also probably another contention that I would say. I would have brought down that wall. Defenders bringing down this wall is good for you. They brought down the bridge. I mean, they had the Metallators. They still have the Metallators, I think. Or maybe they got killed. If I got killed, they wouldn't waste this. I wouldn't waste artillery for that wall either. Well, that's interesting. They opened up one of the fences here, or maybe. I think maybe one of the Bretonnia guys accidentally hit it. We got a single mortar. Ooh, the Metallators shooting at a good angle. Although they could probably only shoot things from just behind the supply point. That Treb does miss. They're low on Trebs now. They're about to hit. Well, they probably use 7 of their Trebs. We got some more mortars being built right now. A little bit of a slow game here. Bretonnia is in position, but I guess they don't know what to do. I mean, like, you should know what to do. They're just trying to bombard the enemy right now. Although they're not bombarding them in a way that pushes them out. Grey hair garrisons have a lot of health, and when you're standing on the supply point, it's about 2% per second. Well, it should be around about 2% per second. So units with high health do benefit from just standing on the supply point more than others. Johnny are probably losing more trash than Chinese Red right now. Very fascinating to see an Imperial Spearguard on the field for HM99. HM99, you are a connoisseur of the classes. I definitely like my shield boys. Although they have, again, spearman units have been falling out of favor for this season. Block break being too easy. Well, let's see how well he does. These guys are still tough. They're the toughest units, best shield units in the game, I believe. Even better than loyal guards. Only for the main reason that they're immune to daze. Trading out slowly. Clocking that guy in the head there. Probably in the head. Didn't see the damage. Doesn't needs a heal though. Pretty sure he can shoot him again. Nah. Bretonnia looks like they're gonna posture for C. No fire raining down on them just yet. They've set up. They've got a lot of guys already there. Only 2 grey hair garrisons. Nice treb as units come pouring out. Massive hit. Holy cow. That center line, like 16 good Fortebraccios took a massive hit there. I'm not sure how many died, but unfortunately not very many died, but definitely a good hit. Strong push, Bretonnia. Oh, Bretonnia needs to watch their back though. Triple Fortebraccio lineup. Brace, brace, brace. They'll have to come through the front, through the side, but you have Modals at the front. Come on. You're doing it. They're doing amazing right now. Chinese Red doesn't know how to deal with this mass. They lost the fight. C's about to get taken, but they're not out of it just yet. Here comes another pile. Delay as much as you can. That one winged Assar doing amazing. It just a Chinese Red short sword on the point. Here comes another winged Assar charge. Unfortunately, no brace here. What you doing? You needed to have all of your guys in brace position. You've lost ground now. Lots of Modals coming through. Ammo is out on some of the tertials, in fact. I think ammo is out on all of your ranged units. This is not looking good, Bretonnia. You just lost your major push. No way you're going to be able to reserve the remainder of those troops. Does sacrifice a grey hair garrison. Why would you retreat your grey hair garrison when they're getting caught out like that? Just let them stand and fight. Very unfortunate decisions here. Fortebraccio is still standing. Why? You're going to get swarmed. You've got no force, no pressure, and Chinese Red will chase you out until you're out of the city. Even to this point, I'd say that, yeah, that's pretty comfortable just posturing in front. Oh, trying to now catch the back end of Chinese Red, but I'd say that's a bad move since you're funneling yourself. And I lost connection. Your jokes. Oh, thank God, I got back in. Holy cow. If I didn't get back in, that would have been super sad for me. But we did miss quite a bit. Bretonnia has poured in now. Whoop. The initial exchange does seem to be quite even as Chinese Red fall back. Grape Shot blasts him off his horse. One of the Bretonnia guys off his horse. Conqueror is out on the field for the defenders. Modal's in the back. They're going to try for, they're trying to go for another surround. Metalator is going to be very deadly, but aiming too high, in fact. Doesn't matter too much, as the damage for effect is taking its toll. Really need to aim for this major pile here at the front. Look at that luscious pile. Bretonnia is slowly dying. They have -1 dreb. That's hilarious. How you doing, shield guy? He's still alive. His shield hasn't been destroyed.
Child's play.
Yeah, this Metallitor has been a real menace. If I could just check how many kills they got, that would have been amazing. Nah. No way to check that.
Ashes, dust to dust.
With a minute 45 seconds to go, I don't think Bretonnia's got any shot at taking this. That's going to be very upsetting for these guys. Chinese red, not bad. Delaying time with the destruction of the siege towers. And still, having those Metallitors available at both times they went for the C point. You need to put pressure on both the C and the supply point. Although they did a really good push. Reinforcing units should have... Reinforcing people... reinforcing players should have came through and hit the supply point. The unfortunate thing is that even though you can do a good push, enemy team can still throw units at you. And, like, the exchanges were not bad. I mean, like, the exchange got bad eventually. And even here, I wouldn't put all of my baskets into one entryway. Where's the rest of the guys? Just come through the front. You're all running straight through Metallitor fire. Metallitor fire also coming in down. You might be coming up behind the enemy, but well, there's no point to. You should have just rushed towards these Metallitors. Bretonnia just being very desperate. They're just fighting. Fight to the last, I'd say. They have a shot, but they're going to have to push everyone off. Well, they won't have any more shots in less than 5 seconds. And I would call it there. They can't win it now, Bretonnia. Good try, though. Bretonnia trying to perform better teamwork than the enemy. Although the enemy had key positions, still winning them those battles. Again, massive crush at the beginning here. And then reinforcements arrived and just spiked. Not good. Not good at all. Didn't get to... well, probably you got to see the stats for a brief second. Bretonnia, I hope you win your defense, although it didn't look very good on the attack. Your defense might be a bit strong. It should, defending seems to be better or easier this season. Wolfort, everyone choosing Wolfort though is kind of the weird thing for me.
It takes many years of training to make a fresh soldier into a veteran.
In the meantime, we're just gonna wait for the next battle to start.
I can still remember when I joined the army. How I wished to fight.
Oh, actually.
I can still remember when I joined the army. How I wished to fight. Soldiers don't train as hard as we did in the good old days.
Everyone's eager to start the next battle. Whoopsie daisy. Ooh. We're about to start the second match. We've got Chinese Red also attacking Wall Fort. Is everyone just attacking Wall Fort? Or is it defaulted to Wall Fort? I gotta read the rules again, honestly. I think those are rattan round shields, actually. I thought they would be iron cap. Iron cap swordsman, but probably not. Let's see what kind of strategy Bretonnia does. Looks like they might return the favor. We got a lot of culverins being used. Alice shows back to the mall. I expected that. Gotta show your game face. 4 muskets for the defending side. So only 2 muskets for the attacking side. Interesting. Probably the musket advantage. Probably these guys figure that the musket advantage on the defending side is better, but probably switches to a more aggressive lineup when they're attacking. Whoopsie daisy. Double spike. Whoa! A little bit of action here. Shoved Vidal's right up front gate. Probably expecting a sally out. Didn't happen. Right, left side siege tower will go down. Right side siege tower will go down. This middle side siege tower might not. Country, Chinese Red looking to seriously push through, actually. That bridge is not that wounded, in fact. Nah, I take that back. By the time they capture that supply point and walk up here, that thing will be critical. Right side siege tower did go down. Left side siege tower still moving. Middle side siege tower about to go down. Evacuation from the outer gate here. motion blur. What is happening? My settings get changed. I don't particularly like motion blur. Where is it? Or you can't turn off motion blur. That is annoying. Damn it. I gotta figure that out later. Battering ram hits the main gate here. Shooting it with something. I saw a cannonball just fly by, but where did it come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Right side siege tower gets destroyed really early though. You could wait longer to destroy the siege towers and stuff. Let them actually push it a significant amount before you're just destroying those things. A bit too eager. Destroying those siege towers. I mean, destroying those culverins. The mortar took it out, so it's a waste of a treb there. This wall here did get taken down. We got some... Again, interesting pick. I'm not sure how effective Halberdier Sergeants are. But it seems to be popular among people right now. Trying to retreat after you've gone in. Bad move. You're just going to lose units, but probably better than just fully committing. You're at a massive disadvantage here. Flames creeping across that entranceway. Siege tower is still not up, right? 2 minutes of time already wasted. Probably going to be another 2 minutes if these siege towers go down yet again. But looks like this right-hand siege tower will get up. Middle side siege tower goes down. Left side siege tower looks strong. Oh, they set up 2 culverins. Is it going to be enough? They're desperate. Not enough damage. Come on. Holy shit. And it's up. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Could not keep him off that wall. All of the artillery has been used for the defenders. That's going to be a big upset there. But more time has been wasted than before. 3 minutes. I would say a good 3 minutes have been gained from delay. Be interesting. Just a lot of posturing. They don't want to get shot. So will they actually build it? That one will be built. Bam. 2 mortars. They're committing to building these. 3 mortars will go up. Maybe a 4th one? 4 gets built. A 5th mortar. Holy cow. This is mortar galore. We got 5 mortars here on this right-hand side. That palace guards will go down very shortly. That culverin absolutely... Oh no, here comes a treb and mortars. That's going to destroy that Metallitor. But can the Metallitor take out another mortar at the very least? Doesn't look like it. That is scary. That is a scary thing to look at. All of those mortars. 6 mortars still up. Or is it 5? 5 mortars still up. Here comes the massive push now. Palace guards have already gone all the way. Here comes a treb. Preemptive, but probably going to hit hard. Bam. Bam. Oh, and it's going to be right on top of the Nafan guards. Nafan guards get taken out. Oh, 4 of them still... No, 4 of them still alive. Nafan guards will be the factor that turns the tide here for the defenders. They're going to all in it here, are they? No. Unfortunately, someone's gone towards the B point. Jewel blade. No one's going to be able to stop him in time. Massive losses for the defenders. 3 extra minutes this is going to be. Iron Reapers going in. Oh, might have been a bad move. But Iron Reapers have been buffed in the recent days. They are strong still. but does go down. Grey Hair Garrisons does eat the charge and was able to tank it. Very unfortunate there that this Grey Hair Garrison being the one thing that's that's stopping the defenders. I mean, one thing that's putting pressure on this attack right now. They're not moving up because they know it's a bottleneck for both sides. Both sides trying to bottleneck them going in. Oh my god, can they actually... Wow, that took much longer than I thought would be. I think they've updated, I think they've changed how capping works. They will defend the B point. Holy. A point needs an all-in. Oh, Alice probably about to get slapped by a mortar there. No time to heal. He's about to get taken out. Down goes Alice. Someone needs to get to the A point right now. Pike Militia. They're sending up through that way. Through the left side stairs, just through the wall. Don't need the siege tower up when you can just walk in. Oh, what a rush is. Where you going? Unfortunately, this thing here just blocking a lot of the major shots. The attacker's long-range Imperial Pike March might not make it, in fact. Condottieri's Mar charge it. Like, a lot of charges going in from both sides, but Bretonnia is on the stronger side. They're flooding through. Palace Guard's just cutting down the remainders of the troops. Everyone retreating. The attackers... Whew, the attackers on the back foot. Not going to win today. You need to reform, reorganize, but you don't have a lot of time. About a minute. Minute 15 right now. Fighting on the stairs. The tide is coming towards you. This is going to go down to another field battle. A lot of field battles today. Defendant's side winning 4 out of 4 times. Looks like the interesting choice is someone at the B point. Yes, it is. A Grey Hair Garrison, indeed. It's a Grey Hair Garrison, in fact. This will be the major battle here, as most of the attackers just getting caught out from that side. Treb comes in, but the Grey Hair Garrison's probably still fairly healthy. I can kid you not, those things are tough. Even when they're on low health, they're tough. Can't just one-shot these guys either. They've got tons of damage resistance. And Bretonnia wins. Both defenders have won the... Well, I mean, both games, the defenders have won. So, we have a 1-all between Chinese Red and Bretonnia. Bretonnia, this will go down to a field battle. As you can see, the exchanges were much more convincing for the defenders' side this time. Bretonnia holding much stronger than Chinese Red did to them. And you can also see it in their performance. Not a single person from Chinese Red got an A. Probably couldn't use all of their units, but it's also a matter of fact that the poorer performance from the attackers did come to the fact that they lost 2 of the major engagements when they did go in. After the first push, they probably should have reorganized instead of trying to throw units in one by one. They almost could have had the A point. But unfortunate. Well, we'll continue on. Dihydrogen monoxide is a filthy business. Whoopsie daisy.
It takes many years of training to make a fresh soldier into a veteran. I can still remember when I joined the army. How I wished to fight.
Oh, thanks, John Remo. Hello. It's so lonely. I'll kid you not. The chat's so quiet. I'm so bored. I'm looking at Firo's chat. Although I thought he would have YouTube viewers and probably Facebook viewers. All of it's coming from Twitch. Lonely. I am so lonely. I have nobody. All on my own.
Takes many years of training to make a fresh soldier into a veteran.
Ah, man, why does it have to be Emerald River? Like, again, why Emerald River? Um, out of all of the, out of all of the field map, had to be Emerald River. I like Wuquin Mountains. I like Grassland Assault. Emerald River, absolutely hate. Like, with a passion. That is, like, never a field battle I'd ever want to play. Oh, wait. Okay. So, the default map is Wolford. It is randomized for one match, and the score will switch sides. Man, I'll just tell you. I'll just... Man, I should have just read this beforehand. I keep forgetting the rules. Oh, sounds like we're starting, though. So, I mean, it is Wolford by default, so they don't actually get to choose. Emerald River by default as well, so... Interesting. Bretonnia? Not as many Cav as I expected. Luna Pia. Hmm. God of War, Lubu. The love. Mercy. Love with wings. My heart goes out to you, John Remo. You make my heart beat. Lots of spears, though. We're gonna looking at 4 spears for each side. Not as many as I'd expect to see. Quick look. Looks like a very very stable push here. Bretonnia going straight for that B point though. Wuquin Mountain. Really, John Remo? Yeah, it can be a very confusing map. It's because people don't. It's because you don't play it very often, or like no one plays it very often. What am I doing? Chinese red does seem to have the upper hand here. Emerald River never great. Stronger push from. Well, here comes Metallic Fire. A little bit missing here. Kind of missed main pile. Rushing straight in. 100 humans do get stopped at the front line. Wow, what stopped the probably the Medals stopped the Winged Stars, but Bretonnia has the good push even through Metallic Fire and Blisters. It's guaranteed win right now. Over four. Oh, this is going to be a big mistake. They have four people going straight, going from behind. Bretonnia needs to take this advantage and go straight across. Go straight to base. Go straight to base. Go straight to base. You can win it here. Straight to base, boys. Straight to base. Don't turn around to finish off the Medals with your Winged Hussars. Oh well. Let's see. They have the advantage. Massive advantage. The spawns finally came in. No pressure onto the base point, though. Not even a triple cap. Unfortunately, the stairs here, cavalry can't go up. All on the base point, but what's the point? They'll have to grab the C or B. Bretonnia is gonna see one of the points be threatened. And as long as someone's overwatching, like, look at this, look at this. I can see forever away. I see those cavalry coming for C. Same with A. You just look right across the bridge. Look at their response. They see a couple of guys. They're all already here. Also, they can station just at this thing. That supply point. Big hits. Wow, this back force not winning very well. But we still have two Tundra humans. Could clean up the Winged Star and the Tundra humans that did an amazing job in the first engagement. Only one Tundra human still technically in effect right now. I think it's one Tundra human. Maybe it's two, but gets charged here. Not going to last for very much longer. This supply point is going to be under attack. Iron Cap Scout. Really? B point getting capped though. Oh, I missed a massive battle here. Not good for Bretonnia to lose that. No one's at the base point right now. Although both sides are open, could be risky. Could send someone over to take it. Just 1v1 there at the C point. Posturing, just both teams setting up. Medal's very scary for Winged Hussars. I mean, like, you see pointy sticks, you're just like, I can't charge that. This is Bretonnia versus Chinese Red. Me and Fire are both streaming the same match. I think some of the other streamers wanted to stream the alternate matches, but it's very weird because both of the English streamers are on the same match. They were on alternate matches before, but that's what happened. Chinese Red have secured the B point very solidly here. They're pulling the medals from the C point. Bretonnia needs to defend the C point. If you get triple cap, that's not going to be nice. No plans to take the base point right now.
The enemy has lost their advantage.
Bretonnia is just, again, looking at that setup. Triple medal, not to mention Forte medals, Forte medal, then medal. Medal only on the left-hand side, though. That's kind of weird. I would spread them out a little bit. Ooh. Bit of a sacrifice. Wing the Stars followed up next. Really need all of them to go together. Can't have them charge one at a time. But the counter push, Medal is coming. They're braced and ready. Unfortunately, those Northlands cavalry are more effective against Medal than other cavalry. The sheer, they're still anti-cavalry, but it's because the infantry didn't push up at the same time, so as the cavalry try to push through... Whoa, what is this? Capping that supply point. Bretonnia, unfortunately, on the back foot. Bretonia's going to lose this by the looks of it. Started off great, but what happened? All of the subsequent engagements just losing now. I think they lost too much in the initial engagement. A lot of them are still up and trapped on this side. I would run cavalry down here. But I mean, like, you probably don't have that many cavalry. They're still relying on that bridge. In fact, in that position, if you knew all of the enemy were on that side, I would block this and just run straight up. I would have just blocked that and run straight up. That would have been easy. That would have been so easy. You had a massive win. You had all of your guys still there. You could have still sent someone to the supply point. And they did! And they're going through the backside. This is not good. Bretonnia needs to realize that their base point is way open. They're going to slow down the push here. Nothing major. It's just Medal's at the front. Bretonnia doesn't have a very strong push because they have to beat out Medal's and Grey Hair Garrison right now. But look at this lineup. We've got nothing with staying power, nor just the power to punch through. Winged Hussars getting eaten up by anti-cavalry units. Base point also getting capped. Holding this B point very well. This Forte Braccio lineup is going to take forever to eat through all of that. But Bocap Riders just running around. They take back the B point. Is this a reversal? That would be funny if this is a reversal. Might be probably one of the more exciting matches, but it's also because there's just a lot of mistakes coming out from both sides. They're gonna have to all in it here, and I mean I can't blame them right now. The defense looks thin, but they're gonna be caught on the backside here. They still have superiority though. Look at this, just eyeing, but they didn't come with very much. Slow marching Forte Braccio is about the only strong thing, but what are you gonna do if the heroes are just not strong enough? I mean, not good. The guy defending the base point did fall, and again, the hold here is going to be in the favor of Chinese Red, since all of the guys are like, they've still got plenty of heroes up and they're fighting. I would send one guy to A point. That's what I would do. At this desperate moment, send one guy to A point, because if no one's defending A point, actually, no one's defending A point for Chinese Red. And it takes a while, but you can have someone spawn there. It locked out as well. Grab the A point. People can spawn at A point then. Then you would have got reinforcements, triple capping them. Your last hope is to triple cap. Ah! I can see this because I can have a strategic view, and it's just like so
Before my
mind
might.
mind-boggling dumb that I feel like I'm smarter than these guys, but these guys are under pressure. These guys have to fight on the field. They're gonna fight their last here at the base point, but they got no units, completely outnumbered by the enemy units. But wow, the Chinese red is way down, like way down in heroes and stuff. Just the units are surviving right now. But one by one, hero after hero will come in. These guys are surviving. They're fighting. Two guys from Bretonnia goes down. Three guys, four goes down. Five. This bocap finishes them off. Nothing you can do now. Not enough time to capture the A points, and definitely not enough time to get points off of this
Child's
base
play.
point. Very unfortunate for Bretonnia, but you needed just one guy to head to A point, and that would have been a done deal. It's too late though. A point's getting capped now. Looks like Chinese red will move up along. So that concludes today's battles. We had let me just quickly bring that up again. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What have I done? There it is. Alright. So earlier we had Hot versus VNCommunity with Hot winning. Or I don't remember now. I believe Hot won. Then we have Bretonnia versus Chinese red with Chinese red winning. Tomorrow we'll get to watch. Let me just bring up my schedule. Tomorrow we'll be watching the TQ versus Tessa battle. Let me just also double check who TQ is. Get the full name. Well, it's just TQ. That makes it easy. Alright, so we have TQ versus... We'll get to see TQ versus Tessa tomorrow. And I believe we'll get to see the... YX versus VNM. YX versus VNM. So tomorrow we'll see TQ versus Tessa at 2000, and then YX versus VNM at 2100 tomorrow. Hope you guys catch the stream. Otherwise, that is all for now. I'm going to call it well, that is all of the battles we'll see tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll be streaming all of the tournament that I can. I hope you guys enjoyed. Surprised no one's seen that on Bretonnia. They should have gone A. Definitely should have gone A. Definitely should have gone A. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I really do like commentating for the tournament. But that is all for tonight. Azakai is out. Bye, guys.